younger and equally popular brother of Logan Paul. And like Logan, the former Disney star also makes outrageous and often controversial videos for his millions of fans. But he says it's not all fun and games. He sat down with me to set the record straight. Good morning, party people. What is going on? He's the fast-driving, prank-pulling, larger-than-life social media star with a young fan base in the millions. You know, people love you. 14 million subscribers to you on YouTube.
It's an honor and a responsibility, and like I wouldn't be where I am today without my fans.
But his critics say he can take it too far. Last year, lighting a giant blaze in his backyard. Neighbors saying he turned the street into a war zone, as captured by Los Angeles station KTLA.
I wouldn't crawl up there.
Why? A lot of people are like, oh, he's over the top, he's out of bounds. How do you handle that criticism that comes your way?
We've since moved out of that place into a different neighborhood, and you have to figure out where that line is of like how crazy can you go with these videos. You know, when there's a lot of people watching you and you're getting a lot of views and stuff, sometimes you want to like take it up to the next level, and you have to learn where that level is.
Here's my brother, still true. Jake's older brother Logan under fire for recently posting a video of a dead body in Japan's so-called suicide forest. He's since apologized.
I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
I talked to your brother. He talked about he makes videos for people his age. Even though a lot of kids see that. Who is your audience? Who do you make your videos for?
Yeah, my audience is definitely younger. I'd say it's like 8 years old to like 16 years old, and so that's where I try to like cater the content towards.
In August, he traveled to Houston, helping families in the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey.
You guys need help? Yeah.
And earlier this month, visiting students in Parkland, Florida.
You want to be entertaining and you want to be like funny, and that's what like draws people in, but sometimes you have to break it down and get real with them and show kids that there's like problems and there's other things outside in the world that are happening, because a lot of these kids don't watch the news on a day-to-day basis.
Why did you choose like to feel comfortable to open up to me specifically? This isn't your job. You're just coming here to talk to me.
I'm the same age as them. Like I went there and spent a day like talking to them and playing video games, and I don't think they can relate to someone like a counselor or a therapist as much.
While he's posted videos using assault weapons in the past,
This one's the best. I feel like alcohol.
he says what he saw in Parkland now has him demanding change.
I think it's stronger if someone like me, who has grown up around guns, is coming out and saying like, we need to limit these things. I do think both parties need to come to the middle though and figure out, you know, what is fair for both sides.
I'm a parent. I got kids. They love you. They love your brother. What do you want to tell those parents out there whose kids watch your videos?
If they haven't really like looked into and researched like what we're doing, if they're kind of just like reading like headlines and kind of being like a passerby, they don't maybe necessarily understand our movement.
I have all of my goals for the year posted up in my shower. So I challenge you guys at home, write your goals down, put them in your shower so that you can see them on a day-to-day basis.
I look at myself as a role model, but like an imperfect role model. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna make mistakes. I think that's more realistic for kids to have a role model like that versus like someone who just like seems perfect from the outside. Because these kids in school are going through a lot. They're gonna get bullied. They're gonna maybe get a detention. They need to be shown how to deal with that and just always think positively and to keep your head up. And that's what I try to put out there.
And even though all the crazy antics that you can see on YouTube, there is a conscience behind him, and he does try to do things that encourage kids. He said that's a big part of his message. You can see Jake on the Team 10 tour with some of his fellow YouTube stars starting in May. And coming out, Road to Recovery, how Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands are doing